trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for room, it's Hicks. There he goes! And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. So Houston's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Robinson looking to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Slips a tackle. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got a man. It's Richardson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver to the air. It's Nelson. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fakes to grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw again. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. Right down the gut of the field. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Houston. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Gonna run it. It's Sanford. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Robinson will throw. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cowboys want to move quickly. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. It doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hicks. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. It'll be 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. They'll run play action. Under fire. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Puts it out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rush is on him. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanford. Makes a man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Iowa steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Iowa City a ton of confidence. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings. This one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. That right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Robinson looking to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. on the run. It's Sanford. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
And the Cougars getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wagner. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cougars have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Complete in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They go to the draw. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston going up tempo.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Sends it back in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Robinson will throw. There's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early in the first.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't...
There he goes! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? We've got pass interference, but this time it's on. Fence. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to throw again. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Trying to bull his way in. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. No, he got loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
On the string.
And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a 1st down for
Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Nelson. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Cowboys will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. No room to return, but no... After making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the stomping has commenced.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Robinson will throw. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Gives it on the option. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Cowboys come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give on the option. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair. It's made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
On the ready.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's past the 30. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. Robinson looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They send the tight end in motion. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Trying play action. Under fire.
Nice job by the defense that time, defending the end zone. There was a pass play. Everybody covered up in the back end. And when they saw the quarterback take off, they were able to rally to him and stop him short of the end zone. Now what are they going to do on fourth down?
Right down the boulevard. It's good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Looking to throw for it. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Robinson will throw. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Looking for a big gain. Pulls it in down the sideline. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Dumps it to the back. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 35. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. Finding open areas. Touchdown, Cougars. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
grabbed behind the line. It's Hicks. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Rudolph. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He'll go to the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go in that QB sneak on 3rd down, guys. He was trying to push and trying to drive, but he was just running into a wall. Nice job by the defense.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Great place to start for this offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Kick is in the air. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, beat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The run to the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long.